There I was, in my kitchen, locked in a showdown with a potato. Peeler in one hand, potato in the other. My brain suddenly checked out. My hands just stopped. Classic MS moment. The signal got lost somewhere around my elbow. I stared at the potato. The potato stared back. It was a standoff. Frustration bubbled up. Really? Can't even peel a potato today? But then, I started to laugh, because honestly, it was ridiculous. I was being held hostage by a spud. My body had turned a simple task into a high-stakes drama. In that laughter, I realized, if my brain's going to be unpredictable, I might as well get creative. So I put down the peeler, grabbed a marker, and drew a superhero cape on the potato. Meet Captain Spud, my new muse. Instead of fighting the brain fog, I leaned into it. No mashed potatoes that night, but I got something better. A reminder that when life gives you a stubborn potato, you can make it your new best friend. This kicked off a new philosophy for me. Creativity isn't just about art, it's about finding a new way to look at things. When MS throws a wrench in your plans, creativity helps you build a funnier machine out of the spare parts. It's about turning the absurd into your own personal comedy show. My life? Sold out tour. The potato? Just my opening act. So next time you're stuck, get weird. Draw a cape on your problem. You might not solve it, but you'll definitely laugh. And sometimes that's even better. Because when you can laugh at a potato, you can laugh at anything. That's my secret weapon. And it all started with a standoff in my kitchen. Okay, quick intermission. Real talk, we just survived the great potato standoff together. We laughed, we bonded. I revealed my superpower, drawing capes on root vegetables. So, why haven't you subscribed yet? Seriously, is your mouse stuck in a potato? Is your subscribe button covered in mashed potatoes? If so, blink twice. I'll send Captain Spud to rescue you. But really, if you're enjoying this wild ride through my MS-fueled creativity and questionable produce fashion choices, hit that like button. Subscribe for more kitchen adventures, brain fog word salads, and who knows, maybe next week we'll teach a carrot to tap dance. Don't let Captain Spud down, he believes in you. And so do I. Alright, back to our regularly scheduled abstract weirdness. Let's talk about brain fog. It's like your mind is running on dial-up in a fiber optic world. You walk into a room and forget why you're there. Words vanish mid-sentence. I used to get so mad at myself for forgetting simple words like fork. I'd point and say, you know, the stabby food thingy, not a great look at dinner parties. But then I decided to rebrand it. My brain isn't foggy, it's artistic. Forgetting words? I'm creating verbal abstract art. Hand me the clicky channel changer box of magic. See? Poetic. My brain's a surrealist painter and my vocabulary is its canvas. Now my friends just nod along like they're at a poetry reading. Ah yes, the cold-making food box. Brilliant. It turns awkward moments into shared laughter. Instead of frustration, I get curious. What weird phrase will I invent today? It's a game and everyone's in on it. So if you're dealing with brain fog, embrace your inner artist. Don't fight the confusion, dance with it. Give your brain a beret and let it get weird. Life's too short to remember the right words all the time. Invent new ones. Your brain isn't broken, it's just in its experimental phase. The results? Way more entertaining than a perfect memory. It's performance art and you're the star. So go ahead, call the cat a furry loaf of bread. MS can make your body feel like a stranger, especially in the kitchen. Dropping things is my new Olympic sport. I'm a gold medalist. It used to frustrate me. Another broken dish, another mess. But then I changed the narrative. If I'm going to drop things, I'll do it with style. A dropped spoon, cymbal crash, shattered plate, dramatic finale. I narrate my kitchen adventures like a sports announcer. The crowd, my dog, goes wild. This silly mind game turned my kitchen into a comedy stage. It's not about what I can't do. It's about how I tell the story. When my hands are too shaky to chop veggies, I buy pre-chopped. That's not cheating. It's genius. Creativity isn't just about art, it's about making life work for you. So next time you drop something, take a bow. You're a star in your own kitchen symphony. Let's talk about the tingly, numb pins and needles feeling. For me, it was my fingers like trying to button a shirt with oven mitts. I needed a way to reconnect, so I took up knitting. At first, it was a disaster. My first scarf looked like a lumpy fishing net, but I kept at it. Knitting forced my brain to pay attention to my hands. The repetitive motion was soothing, like meditation for my nervous system. Feeling the yarn helped wake up sleepy nerve endings. It didn't cure the numbness, but it gave me control. I was making scarves, unique, lumpy, but mine. This is creative therapy. It's about the process, not the product. For me, it was knitting. For you, it might be gardening or playing ukulele. Anything that makes you focus and gives you a sense of accomplishment. You're not just making a scarf, you're rebuilding neural pathways. You're telling your brain, hey, these hands are still here. And you get a scarf out of it. Win-win. That's the power of creative therapy. Living with MS can feel isolating, but you're not alone. There's a whole community turning struggles into stories and frustrations into art. We're creative superheroes, and our superpower is finding the funny in the frustrating. I want to hear your stories. This is a creative potluck. Bring your best dish. Subscribe, comment, share your creative hacks. By sharing, we build a support system based on laughter and creativity. We remind each other we're more than our diagnosis. When you share your story, you help someone else feel less alone. Let's create a space to be honest, vulnerable, and ridiculously funny about MS. The next chapter, we write it together. So what's the big takeaway? Creativity is a choice, a mindset. It's not about being a good artist, but a brave one. Your life is your canvas and you hold the paintbrush. Your creative outlet can be anything. Flower arranging, silly songs, doodling, or even naming potatoes. Find small moments of joy and creation in your everyday life. MS can take a lot, but it can't take your imagination or sense of humor. Sometimes it even enhances them. You get a front row seat to the weirdest show on earth, the human body. So print the tickets. Invite others to laugh with you. I challenge you. Find your creative spark. Pick up that paintbrush, pen, or potato. When you create, you're making hope and joy. No matter what MS throws your way, you're still the brilliant, funny, creative author of your own story. Now go write a masterpiece and stay tuned for more adventures.